Welcome everybody. It's your boy Mark, an MUFC fan, and you know what it is, guys. Time to smash the likes and subscribe. We're gonna get tune in live because we're going to be here for the World Cup draw. It's going to be very interesting, guys, as we see what happens. Where is the group of death? Is it politics and football? What's happening? We all here to see and find out, guys. Of course, you know it's being hosted in the United States at the Kennedy Center. Yours truly, Donald Trump, is there, of course. Speaking was Kevin Hart and others. Of course, they're introducing the draw as there's a pre-show live. And of course, guys, we're going to be tuning into that shortly. I'm going to try to show snippets of the draw. This is why you're hearing music in the background, so I'm trying to avoid the copyright. You know what it is, guys. I'm trying to see what it is for you guys. But we'll be doing the draw, so I'm not really going to show the other clips and those stuff. Shout out to you in the building. Shout out to you, my bro. Hope you're well. Big up to Prasnat. I know he's not having a good time. He's mad. Of course, stuff with Man United is going crazy. And of course, Trinidad didn't qualify this time. And Jamaica, well, they still yet to qualify. They have to beat Caledonia. And of course, probably Gambia. It's going to be interesting to see what happens there. But join me, guys, because the draw is going to be very interesting. I'm pretty sure each and every one of you, wherever you are, there's a team that you celebrate. Drop it in the live comments. Let us know which team that you're hoping to win the World Cup. Big up to you in the building as well. So, guys, who is your team? You know, unfortunately, I'm a Trinidadian. I also support Trinidad and Tobago, and I can't say unfortunately. It's only unfortunate we're not there because the party is not at the World Cup this year. Because we bring that party with us, you know what I mean? If you know a Trini, they're always sunshine, bright smiles, and a good time. You know what it is. But I have to say I'm an Italian. I watched Italy for the World Cup, and people might not like that, but Forza Italia. Hopefully they can find a way to win. But will this be Cristiano's World Cup? You know what I mean? If you watch The Simpsons, you know that there were statements that Cristiano is set to win this World Cup with Portugal as his final last dance. Will that be something we can see? But guys, be sure to smash the likes. There's 17 of you watching. We should at least have 15 likes. You know what I mean? It really helps the channel grow. It shares it around. It really helps me, your boy Marken. Help me out, guys. You know how it is. Shout out to Tori in the build, to Toti Liver Blocks in the building. Big up to you, TOTY. Hope you're well. What is your team for the World Cup? Who are you supporting in this draw? Who do you want to see come out on top? Big up, big up, big up, bro. Big up. What are your thoughts, guys? Let us know in the comments. Of course, it's going to be very interesting to see what happens. We don't know yet, but make sure you stay tuned because we're going to be discussing all the draws, especially, there's a lot of singing going on right now. I know you're not really interested in that. It might be more fun to listen to me talk. I know. But what's really interesting, let's break down. It's going to be 12 groups, 48 teams. Which team has the toughest part, guys, in the World Cup? Let me know in the comments. We're going to be talking about this for the entire stream because there's going to be lots of different interesting groups. The selections are going to be wild. Of course, will Concacaf be well represented? Will they give us something to cheer for throughout the tournament? Will it just be Mexico and the USA going the distance, or will Suriname bring a World Cup dream? Will it be Curacao to get out of their group? The Caribbean needs an answer. And of course, Concacaf needs representatives. And while the big guns, Jamaica and Trinidad, are struggling, Trinidad not there, Jamaica still going through the pathways, there's much to be seen and much to be joyful about because you know what? It's the most teams we have available for selection ever in the history of Concacaf. Guys, it's something to be excited by. Spain, Portugal, and Argentina, says TOTY. Let's see what happens there. 3 big teams. Which groups they go into? Who's going to end up in the group of death? Shout out to Kingley in the building. I would have to say, purely because of the GOAT, I'm going to be cheering for Portugal as well. But Italy is the team that I'm looking forward to do the business this year to get that elusive 5th World Cup. You can be mad. I know there are Brazilians in the chat. But we're coming for number 5. Forza Italia. You know what I mean? Argentina, of course, not a team to sleep on. Of course, I don't think Messi's going to lead them to a World Cup this year, but it could be me wrong. You know what I mean? He could be the magic. Argentina could do a back-to-back. You never know, but let's hope not. You know what I mean? Spain with Lamal Yamin. Could it be their year? I see Kingley saying Portugal should be the favorites to win this World Cup, and I definitely agree with you. They are a very strong team. They're strong in every facet. Their players are playing in all the top teams in Europe. Of course, it can be expected that they could get knocked out. You never know what could happen. That's the thrill of the international game. You know what I mean? All the teams and the big names, can they get it done on the day? And that's where it comes down to, guys. It's going to be very interesting. A Tri-Nation tournament hosted 3 different sections. The 3 groups, one group of 12 will be playing in Mexico. The second group of 12 will be playing in the USA. And the final group of 12, they will be playing in Canada. Let's see how it goes. It's going to get interesting because it's a lot. It's a lot. It's going to be longer than any tournament we have seen before, guys. Normally the tournament is 3 weeks and then 3 days for the final. But this tournament is going to be 9 weeks of action-packed football, guys. It's going to be tightly packed. A tech schedule. Of course, you can tune in to watch-alongs for all the games. Spain, Portugal, Brazil. You can get it right here on the Market MUFC. And of course, the Elite Footy Talks channel on the network. Of course, I will have my friends, all of them joining me. Waffle Don, Botswana Papi, Admiral Drex. Of course, we're going to get the African boys in the building. My brethren, of course, Vegeta Halftime with Vegeta. Don't forget to check out those channels, guys. And Timber Banks. They're going to be interesting. They're going to be coming here and we're going to be bringing to you all the games, and you're going to have options to choose which game. Who do you want to hear talk about the game when they're live? Because I'm pretty sure they're going to be 4 to 5 live streams on my channel during the World Cup, guys. Be prepared. It's going to be a fun, exciting time. I know, bro. I'm actually sad a bit as well. I didn't qualify. I'm not going to be able to enjoy Trinidad at the World Cup. I'll have to wait another 4 or 5 years. But I'm hopeful. I'll be honest with you guys. I'm really hopeful for the future and where it can take us. But for now, I'm just going to have to watch along with you guys as your teams and your nation are well represented. Shout out to you, those of you who have their home nation at the World Cup qualified and can't wait to compete and see where you rise and where you fall. It's going to be a good time, and I'm here to enjoy it along with you guys, even as a neutral. Even as a neutral, guys, you know that. You know how it goes. You know what I mean? Love in the house. Romania, big team, big. You know what I mean? I think I know more of Romania but in gymnastics and athletics and these kind of things, but they do have a good football team. They have some interesting football players from Romania. You know what I mean? If I'm not mistaken, Adrian Mutu, was he from there? I believe he was. Could be wrong. Hopefully, I'm not. But he was a good striker, very good attacking player back when I used to watch the football. Very good in Europe as well. You know what I mean? If I get it wrong, I'm sorry, but I probably not. Let's get into the draw, guys. You're gonna be seeing it here, of course. I don't know if they're gonna block my stream. Hopefully not. But we're gonna be seeing. You know, I'm not gonna play the audio for you guys, but you know, you could get to see some of the things happening. You know what I mean? We'll be specifically showing it for the draw in clips. Big up, big up. Big up, bro. Like, be proud, man. I'm from Trinidad and Tobago, and my team has only made the World Cup one time in 2006. I'm nowhere near. I'm haven't played in a tournament as big as the Euros. I'm pretty sure Romania played their last Euros, so it's one of those things, my bro. You know what I mean? Be proud of your team, no matter where they fall, because they always have a chance to rise, and that's the beauty of sport. That's the beauty of football, my bro. You know what I mean? Watch your boy Donald Trump in the building with you know, Infantino. Yeah, interesting. Trump likes these kind of nice things, you know. He wants to be at the forefront of everything. You know what I'm saying? Big up to Donald Trump in the building. You know what I mean? He wants to be like that guy. Bro, America, hey, if they get to our finals, guys, don't say I didn't say it tonight. It might be a possibility you see the USA in a semi-final. You know, they did one with Argentina already, so let's not do that. Let's not say it's not possible. Yeah, a little bit of change, bro. And to be fair, bro, like, it's all about change. You know what I mean? The new dynamism in football allows for a lot of countries who might not have had the same structures as bigger nations to you know, to compete with bigger nations. So there's always that dream, bro. Never give up. There might be a Romanian team to hit the World Cup in a time very soon coming near you. Kingsley, what we saying, bro? What we saying about the Caribbean and Concacaf, boy, Kingsley, boy? We well represented this round. Hopefully, it will be interesting to see what goes on there. Because, of course, guys, you know what I mean? We hoping Jamaica qualify because that will bring points to Concacaf. Of course, you know, we already have Suriname there. You know, the likes of Curacao is also there. Yeah, it will be interesting to see how it goes. Of course, you know, guys, we would love to see that the Haiti put on some big performances as well. Because, you know, the better all the Caribbean CONCACAF teams do means that our sixth place spot is solidified for the next World Cup, because there are other confederations who are looking at that spot and hoping to get it, like Oceania, Asia. You know what I mean? We can't afford to slip. We need to show ourselves. So all those teams representing the Caribbean side of CONCACAF, Godspeed to you guys. Do your best. Win at least a game each or two. If you can win 2 games in your group, we'll be happy. Certainly, it will go a long way to boosting our confederation's points. And of course, everyone expects us to be, you know, the weakest confederation among the weakest, I would say, you know. Usually we have been a bit stronger than Oceania and Asia. Really, we just fell behind AFCON recently. But yeah, guys, Europe is the big one. South America, Cotton Bowl, tough. Concacaf must rise. Concacaf must rise, guys. You know what I mean? Trumpity Trumpers. The real stroking his ego, boy. You know what I mean? Trump got a peace prize of football for what he's accomplished. You know what I mean? Loving that moment. Have to say, Don Trump in the building. You know what I mean?
That's really for another 10 million very quickly, and it just, the fact that we could do that. India, Pakistan, so many different wars that we're able to end. In some cases,
talking about war. It's football. This man coming to talk about war. Brother, big up, bro, big up. Jamaica should get an easy winner for New Catalonia, but after DR Congo, they should be aware of them. Yeah, DR Congo. Aaron Wan-Bissaka looking for that World Cup, bro. He was playing against Man United for West Ham the other night, moving like Cafu in the building, guys. Hard to tell you. You know what I mean? But maybe, you never know. I expect the Reggae Boys to qualify, bro. Like, let me be honest, DR Congo might have some talented players, but the Reggae Boys have that physicality, and I believe that they have what it takes to beat DR Congo. So I looking for a Reggae Boy win and celebrating the Reggae Boys at the World Cup. I'm being honest.
Never seen anything like it. We've
Trump.
got a tremendous
Can't stop talking.
Working relationship with Canada. We have our Prime Minister of Canada there, and we have our President of Mexico. And we've worked closely with those two countries, and the coordination and friendship and relationship has been outstanding. And I want to thank
Man talking about friendship and relationship and ice running amok. It's crazy vibes, guys. Interesting. Stick around, guys. Memberships will be gifted out today as well, I believe. If I can get into YouTube studio while I'm live. Been trying to do that since yesterday. Give some memberships out, but was unable to. Yeah, my internet connection is not the best right now, guys, but I might get lucky. Shout out to you guys. You know what I mean? If you smash the likes and you tune in, you'll be certainly qualified to be given memberships. And of course, I always try to give some memberships out. You know what I mean? I'll be giving out another 5 again before the stream ends, guys. It will be interesting. But for now, let me. And Argentina is bringing back the World Cup trophy as they should, because it does not belong to them. It only belongs to those who have won. Shout out to all of those who got members. I will be giving out some more again at the end of the stream. Of course, King Lee, we are there for the 2030 World Cup. This is the Argentine coach who won the World Cup with Argentina. African teams, I've seen some good performances, and I think there's going to be some shock upsets when it comes to the European teams and other conferences. You know what I mean? Don't sleep on Concacaf as well. You know, a Concacaf team could very well upset Argentina.
We're here. We all know that in 2002, you ended up lifting that trophy.
Yeah.
Tell me what it was like.
But our Carlos is in the building, the big man. It's going to be interesting, guys. And I can't wait for the actual draw to begin. You know what I mean? It's just one of those things. You know, you can't not be excited as a football fan. How could you not be? How could you not feel the love in your heart, the excitement for this new World Cup? I mean, you could have your thoughts and designs on many World Cups before, and disappointment of such. But with a 48-team World Cup, a brand new structure, more intense, you must have some excitement deep down inside, guys. Get in the comments. Let me know what you're thinking. How are you feeling? What are your thoughts? I think it's going to be very interesting, and I'm excited. You know what I mean? Guys, I can't begin to tell you all how excited I am for the draw, and these people just keep delaying it. I mean, they're trying to raise the drama, but football don't need Hollywood, guys. You don't need that. You know what I mean? So the Prime Minister and the President of USA and all of these good things will be doing the draw. How interesting. Donald Trump wants to be there. Okay, let's get them on the screen because they are the presenters for the final draw. Bro, Mexican playing high football right now, 100%. 100%.
This is your place.
Let's see how it goes.
So this is the World Cup trophy. This is the official ball for the World Cup. And we are now going to do the draw ladies and gentlemen. But before that, as is customary, there is always the question that the moderator asks.
Thoughts, guys? It's going to get interesting. Hey, yo, where's the Mexican flag? Where's the Canadian flag? I see the USA flag there, bro. Big up to Kingsley in the building. Of course, it's going to be interesting, guys, because, of course, you know, I know, it now makes it very difficult to predict where they will finish. They are already in some interesting groups, and we know Group A to B to D usually is populated heavily by European clubs and South American clubs. You know what I mean? So it will get interesting. Maybe 3 groups of death is coming for the hosts. You know, FIFA likes to play these sorts of interesting games. And of course, we're here for the joy. Of course, you know, we're going to be loving it, guys, each and every time. Guys, I can't begin to tell you how excited I am about this. You know, it's going to be very interesting to see how we perform, how the draw performs, where the groups and the teams fall, what's going to be happening there. Because realistically, guys, football, this is the biggest show in sports. And it's coming to the 3 nations near you. United States, Mexico, and Canada. We are there. You know, that kind of vibes, and you're supporting your team and who's this dude talking about this? Donald Trump just said that he's gonna change the name to football. You would no longer be able to describe our honorable sport as that despicable six-letter character situation that you have going on there, jerk off guard. Big up to you, bro. But football, that's what we deal with here. You know, this is footy talks, not soccer alone. You know what I'm saying, bro? Big up to you in the building. Hope you're having a good one. You know what I mean? And I wish you a group of death. I wish that you draw the likes of Germany, France, and Uruguay. And there's only defeat to be had. Yeah, you know what I mean? He just hating, bro, because you know America going to get slapped, going and coming. It's going to be a slapping season for America. Because, bro, let's be real. Getting drawn in Group D, it's worse than getting drawn in Group A or B. They definitely should have been in a different group. I mean, they have a good coach. I think Pochettino will do very well with the resources he has in the USA. Maybe he might bring a new culture about in football in the USA. You know what I mean? This American team, I haven't watched them as much. But what I have seen, they're certainly playing football compared to the last American teams who played a kind of strategic sort of game, which was not really the best. You know what I mean? It was cool, but it didn't look that great. Let's see how they go now. It's going to be an evolution, certainly, and you know, something that could be very scary because the MLS has also changed their roster. They're changing their calendar to match up with the international calendar in Europe. So thereby increasing the amount of football. Of course, it's going to get very interesting. Football is evolving. This is a new time, a big day and a dawn. And with this new World Cup, 48 teams, I can only expect more excitement in the world of football, guys. More to talk about, of course. No Trini in the World Cup this year, but the Trinis will be there to watch along as neutrals. You know what we say. You know what I mean?
hacer cosas grandes y indudablemente jugando.
Guys, you can't not say that it doesn't make anyone excited international football. I feel like it's all good and all to have club football. Like I'm a Man United fan through and through, but at the end of the day, having a national team to support, especially if it's your home nation as well, it's fun. You know what I mean? World Cup times, the joyful time. I wish the Caribbean could host a World Cup. I won't lie.
¿Cómo te sientes sobre
Logistics of that would be crazy, but
una forma
it would be
técnica, los
interesting.
jugadores sí, ¿qué piensas sobre eso?
Bueno, estamos.
Yeah, guys, I know you guys not really on, you know what I mean, but we'll bring it back for the rest of the draw, which should resume in another 2 minutes or so, I believe. Hey, Lauren Hill is in the building, folks. Pretty sure she's going to be performing. Of course, we'll see how that goes. I don't know, guys. I just feel like I'm ready to... I don't know, guys, but too much show. We want to see the draw. You know what I mean? I don't know, guys. I don't know. Yo, chillin', bro. Chillin'. Yeah, it's normals, bro. Just vibes into the thing. What's going on, bear back? All they saying, all the tests against New Caledonia, I feel like all they go smash up that team real bad, you know, bro. I know why, but I just feel like all they go smash up that team real bad. I know real Jamaicans all they worried, but yeah, the test really is that they are combo for you guys in that group. You know what I mean? Right now, there are some performances. Lauren Hill, and I believe is her son. I'll be right back. 1 second, guys. 1 second. Yeah, bro. Trinidad should be at the World Cup, bro. Sometimes it doesn't go like that, you know what I mean? Yeah, bro. It's disappointing. It's largely disappointing that we didn't make it. But that's how it goes with God. Sometimes you don't make it, you know what I mean? And that's normal. Disappointing and frustrating, trust me, bro. Like, we had it in the hands there. Just two games against Curacao. 3 points in one. One of those games would have been World Cup. You know what I mean? Sometimes that's how it just go. Next time, the boys gonna know what to do, man. This was a young squad, inexperienced squad. You know what I mean? But they will learn. And if for a bunch of guys, the majority of whom have less than 10 caps for Trinidad and Tobago, I would say they give a hearty performance for the most part, and I could respect it. You know, it's a good watch to watch them play. You know what I mean? And I can't say that for a long time about Trinidad football, guys. So a lot of people watching it might laugh at Trinidad and say this and that and whatnot, but they don't know. They don't know what Trinidad football went through. Yeah, bro. But sometimes it's for the best. We might not make 2020, 26, but it might be a blockbuster 2030 for Trinidad and Tobago, bro. You know, we might go to 2030 and end up in a quarter-final or a semi-final. Straight out the groups, playing for possible, you know, the highest finish of a Concacaf team in history in the last 20 years. You never know. It could be something majestic, bro. And who's to say that Jamaica going through this playoff scene mightn't set Jamaica up to do the same thing this year? Maybe this year, this Jamaica team going to go past the group stage and get into a quarter-final. You never know. If that happens, we there. We will be there, Hillcut. You know what I mean, Bearback? We will be there. Because I tell you, it's going to be fun times. Caribbean football must rise. And we have to support we own. You know what I mean? One Caribbean, one family. And I know right now, people say Trini going against Concacaf. Going against now. But never. It's one Caribbean always. You know what I mean? Especially when it comes to the world of sport. We fight in the same battles and the same wars. No, I telling you, bro, like, a lot of people might sit down and complain about all these situations and what's going on, and, you know, Jamaica struggling to qualify, Trinidad didn't qualify, but sometimes you can't complain about what is, you gotta complain about what, you gotta look to see what you can do for what is to be. And to be fair, with all that happened to Jamaica, them boys going up there with some pride to play for. And to be honest, guys, if Jamaica gets certain man them to come into the team like Mason Greenwood, you know what I mean? This other youth man who didn't come as well. 2-3 of these brothers come and strengthen them up attacking wise in the midfield and in the attack in the strike force. Jamaica will be a force to be reckoned with at the World Cup. Mason Greenwood will destroy a lot of teams. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I feel like one them needs to hold a string. Jamaica could qualify and end up with 4 or 5 new players that turn Jamaica into a team that might compete, to a team that will be very, very competitive. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's just my vibes there, bro. Yeah, bro, because for me, and that's how I look at it for Trinidad. You know, the investments we make, the mistakes we make, we have to improve on that in the next round. And the only way to improve on that is to do our job. Forget speed, bro. I mean, as much as they go hate speed, and as much as speed might not be qualified, Speed as a Jamaican, as a human, he want to do well too, you know, because he want to brag, he want to come out and say, hey, I carry there, boy. I do this. So you never know. As much as it, and I don't trust him neither, I don't rate him neither, I don't like him neither. You know what I mean? It might be for different reasons, but at the same time, when you look at what happened, you had to always know that he's a Jamaican, he's a football coach. He want to win. And doing well in the World Cup will catapult his career as a football coach. If he go to the World Cup and win 3 or 4 and win a couple games for Jamaica get out of the group stage, draw a winner in a knockout a game, he could get a big coaching job in Europe somewhere. You know? Man, them don't play mad, boy. Don't trust the man. But I think at the end of the day, once he gone to the World Cup, the job he will intend to do, he wouldn't be trying to disgrace himself. So I would say, I would expect a performance. This is where, you know, you have to look at what people want. You know what I mean, bro? I can't answer why he didn't do that in the previous position. Maybe this is what he was designing for himself. I don't know. You know what I mean? Exactly. It don't just have Bailey, boy. It got all kind of teams coming in. You're Ferdinand to be a draw.
Sure, one of
He's
our
going to be
new
on the
FIFA
draw
World
shortly.
Cup 2026 ambassadors.
All the
can
Manchester
give you
fans
some
would be
great
proud.
advice.
You know what I
They
mean?
are
Our Manchester United guys there in the building. 1 second, guys. Short bathroom intermission, guys. Forgive me.
The most respected broadcasters in the business, and she'll make sure that today everything else goes smoothly. I promise you when I say
Back
that.
in action,
Please
guys.
welcome draw
So,
co-conductor
let's get ready.
Samantha Johnson.
The draw is going to be live.
Thank you. Lovely to meet you. Hi. Great start to the show. My God, I'm so
Who's
happy to be
have
here. So
anything
honored
against
to be
footy,
here.
women's footy? Me?
So Sam, Rio, right now, you guys happy? 2026. So you happy?
Yeah, I'm ready to go. I mean, the only thing
Jerk off moving mad in the chat. Jerk off. Oh my gosh.
Well, you mean
Oh
the
my
real
gosh,
experts
Jacob.
on all of the draw rules? Sure, Salma told us where you need to go.
I don't have anything against women's football, broski. I think women's football deserves recognition, and you know what I mean, it will take some time for them to get to where they need to be. And I honestly think that, you know, it will take some time. What do you mean, bro? I've been discussing Trinidad. I've been discussing the Soca Princesses, bro. You know what I mean? If you go and check my live streams, you'll see that I discussed the new coach. I didn't react to the last game because they had a good win and I wasn't at home. So I wasn't able to do the stream and react to it. But I'll be reacting to the next game is in March. You know what I mean? They won 5-0, thumping scoreline. It was 1-0 for about 63 minutes. And then the goal scorer who scored a header in the first half, she scored a banging bullet from 30 yards out, I believe, or 24 yards out, something like that, so 24, 30 yards out, was a bullet, 2-0. And then the substitute Borneo came in, and from the moment I saw her playing, I was like, she has an interesting style. She kind of remind me of Anthony slightly from Man United. You know, the way she is, you know, move down the wing with the ball and these kind of things and cut inside on her left. And I was saying to myself, if she keep cutting inside and she find room and she shoot, she will score. And so said she's so done, she scored. And then it was an onslaught. Trinidad have a young striker there that, you know, very interesting young lady. She's very, very good on the ball. She can definitely beat any player one-on-one. But she was having real trouble staying on side for the 90 minutes. The one moment she stayed on side though and got that ball early, she dragged that defender into her back room, sent her for some beers, till I come back later, and she went and she swapped the ball home fine for 4 goals, and then she was substituted. The other substitute came on and scored. I mean, I thought the number 10, Ali is her name. I thought she is very interesting. You know, I thought she would have scored. She had about 2 or 3 opportunities where, you know, I think she just, I don't know if she's afraid to put her foot through the ball, but if she had put her foot through the ball, she would have scored. Good control, good ability on the ball. She have all the right footballing IQ, thoughts to say when she passes and how she's hold the ball and where she looking to play the ball, how to open up the team and give her team the right platform to base on. But the only criticism I'll make off of young Ali is that she don't make her passes. She's pass so soft that the pass, it almost don't reach the player. So she needs to drive the ball into the feet of her teammates. That's the only thing I think she needs to do. And the 15-year-old, they call her generational talent. She's interesting. You know, I think she has a lot of ability, but again, I think she's not clinical. She doesn't seem very prolific. She seems more of a link-up striker, but of course she will grow into her role, and she's playing against big women at 15 years old. Her size might fool people, but she's only 15. So let's see how it goes for her. Oh yeah, I was not wrong, bro, so that's why I wasn't able to do the reaction. I think we will surely beat Honduras, and I think that we will beat them badly. That's just my honest opinion. Because this team is like, it reminds me of the Soca Warriors men's team this year. They get a coach that knows how to get the best out of them. A coach that didn't come with any thoughts of, I like this person or I like this person. A coach that came in that says, let's build a team to go to the World Cup. And I think this new coach screams that. And to be honest, guys, this new coach, in my honest opinion,
but, you know, it's
he is very good.
Ready to go.
He had some stints at Arsenal. He had a few stints at other clubs, Sheffield Wednesday, and these things in the UK. So he has an idea. He knows how to play a team. He knows how to. He would have learned different situations on how to get this team to win. And with a team like Trinidad that have a variety of football and ability. Not only we are very good on the ground, but we are good in the air as well. You need a coach that has experience in that European way. There's also Group H. Group H has Spain, Uruguay, Saudi Arabia, and Cabo Verde in their debut World Cup. Cabo Verde will be opening the tournament against Spain. Uruguay will be facing Saudi Arabia, and Cabo Verde upset the Spaniards. We will be here for that game. We will be here. In the next group, we have France, Senegal, Norway, and the FIFA winners of Playoff 2, which could possibly be anyone.
And what a buzz here in DC.
You know,
I'm sure
those
you can
teams.
feel it right around the world.
Will be interesting. Of course, we have Group J, Argentina, Austria, Algeria, and Jordan. Will the African teams be able to compete with Europe and South America's elite?
And the match schedule will be officially announced tomorrow, so you'll know.
Colombia, Uzbekistan, and the FIFA playoff winner 1, possibly Jamaica or DR Congo. We'll see who gets there. Let's hope the Reggae boys done that group because they need it. And of course, we'll be hoping for them to smash Uzbekistan and Colombia because Portugal and Cristiano Ronaldo is going to be a difficult game. They may not win. Finally, we have Group L with the likes of England, Croatia, Panama, and the Black Stars of Ghana. It will be between England and the Black Stars of Ghana for me. Croatia might be good, but I don't know if they have the firepower. Argentina always has a easy group, my brother. That's just how it is. That's just how it is. That's just how it is, guys. You know what I mean? And guys, it's been an interesting draw again. Very interesting draw. I would have to say to you all that this draw has been amazing. It's been exciting. And I can't wait for the World Cup. Of course, we're going to see the group and match placements to see what dates are the matches, which will be coming up in a short while. A few weeks from now, we will have the official dates and times and locations of all the matches, as people who have applied early for World Cup tickets will be receiving their packets and be able to pay for those tickets at the early bird prices. It will be interesting, guys. Thank you for joining me, your boy Mark Ken. It's been an interesting Friday afternoon talking about the World Cup. Of course, you know we love international football. We love football in general. And this is going to be a big one. The biggest World Cup ever since its inception. Of course, with 48 teams, it's left to be seen that there's already a bigger tournament, more games, and 16 more teams. So, guys, join me live as we bring the World Cup to you from this network, Elite Footy Talks TV. Of course, you will get some games on other channels. Tune in to the boys, to the fans. Don't forget to smash the likes and subscribe. Shout out to you. Have a wonderful Friday evening. It's been your boy Mark N. Let's see where it goes.
Baby.